Hello everyone, usually an intro would be necessary, but for today's video we're just going to skip it and get to what's more important. Angus Cloud, widely recognized for his role as Fezco Fez O'Neill, a local drug dealer in the popular HBO series Euphoria, passed away at the young age of 25. In an interview with Variety in August 2022, he candidly expressed his feelings about fans comparing him to his character. He admitted that it did bother him when people assumed playing Fezco was easy, suggesting that he could just be himself. Cloud emphasized that portraying the character required much more than that, and he brought his own unique touch to the role. He hoped he did justice to the character, and didn't want to be confined to a single typecast. Expressing humility, he mentioned feeling like an imposter at times when surrounded by seasoned actors in the industry. Cloud acknowledged that he didn't have formal acting training. He simply did what he felt was right. Tragically, we won't have the opportunity to witness his talents on screen again. Angus Cloud's untimely death left a void in the entertainment world, leaving fans and colleagues mourning the loss of a promising young talent. Angus Cloud's death was first reported by TMZ, who spoke with his family and later confirmed. Initially, no cause of death was disclosed. However, TMZ later reported that on July 31, 2023, around 11:30 a.m., Oakland PD responded to a 911 call made by Cloud's mother. She reported a possible overdose and stated that her son did not have a pulse. Tragically, Angus Cloud was pronounced dead at the scene. According to a source close to the family, Angus had been grappling with severe suicidal thoughts following his return from Ireland, where he had recently laid his father to rest. His father's passing occurred just a week before, and it appeared that Angus was struggling to cope with the loss. After his dad's burial in Ireland, Angus had returned to his home in Oakland before the unfortunate incident took place. The death of his father seemed to have a significant impact on his emotional well-being, which led to this devastating outcome. Additionally, the family stated, "It is with the heaviest heart that we had to say goodbye to an incredible human today. As an artist, a friend, a brother, and a son, Angus was special to all of us in so many ways," the statement said. Last week, he buried his father and intensely struggled with this loss. "The only comfort we have is knowing Angus is now reunited with his dad, who is his best friend." Angus was open about his battle with mental health, and we hope that his passing can be a reminder to others that they are not alone and should not fight this on their own in silence. They concluded, "We hope the world remembers him for his humor, laughter, and love for everyone. We ask for privacy at this time as we are still processing this devastating loss." HBO expressed profound sadness upon learning about the passing of Angus Cloud and issued a statement through a spokesperson to Deadline. "We are incredibly saddened to learn of the passing of Angus Cloud. He was immensely talented and a beloved part of the HBO and Euphoria family. We extend our deepest condolences to his friends and family during this difficult time." Maud Apatow, who portrayed Lexi in Euphoria and eventually became Fezco's love interest, shared insights into the Fexi relationship on the show. She revealed in an interview with Entertainment Weekly in February 2022 that the on-screen connection between her character Lexi and Angus Cloud's character, Fezco, was partly influenced by their real-life chemistry and friendship. When discussing ideas with the show's creator, Sam Levinson, the idea of Fexi naturally came about. Maud explained that once they started exploring the concept, it felt right, and she couldn't recall the exact moment it was conceived. Their genuine and humorous friendship off-screen seemed to naturally align with the storyline, making the on-screen relationship all the more authentic and enjoyable to portray. Maud Apatow further shared her thoughts on the potential development of the relationship between her character Lexi and Angus Cloud's character Fezco in Euphoria's third season, which sadly will never come to fruition. She expressed how refreshing it was to portray a relationship that felt innocent and sweet with a slow build-up. In the last episode they worked on together, their characters didn't even kiss. Instead, they held hands, creating a stark contrast to the extreme events that often take place in the show. Maud admired working with Angus Cloud, praising him as a fantastic actor and a delightful partner on set. She enjoyed their collaboration and hoped for more scenes together due to the fun and positive experience they shared. Maud genuinely cherished the opportunity to work alongside him and wished to continue doing so. The news of Angus Cloud's passing had a significant impact on fans of the show, with many expressing their strong emotions and connections to his character Fezco. Some fans voiced their concerns that without Angus Cloud, the show would lose an essential element, leading them to express reluctance about Euphoria continuing without him. Comments on HBO's Instagram post commemorating Cloud's death revealed fans' love for the character Fezco and their belief that the show's essence would be greatly affected by the absence of Angus Cloud's presence on screen. Why Angus Cloud had a scar on his head? In 2022, Angus Cloud, the rising actor, revealed the story behind the scar on his head, which resulted from a harrowing incident during his teenage years. He shared that he had suffered a skull fracture after accidentally falling into a construction pit. Recounting the experience to Variety, he mentioned waking up 12 hours later at the bottom of the pit, trapped and injured. Despite the severity of the situation, Cloud exhibited tremendous resilience and determination to survive. With a broken skull but intact skin, the bleeding was internal, pressing against his brain, making the climb to safety extremely difficult. However, driven by a strong survival instinct, he managed to climb out on his own. He credited this escape as a moment when he found himself or felt a higher power, depending on one's perspective. Remarkably, Cloud didn't feel any pain during the ordeal. He was solely focused on surviving. After his escape, with his vision blurry, he took the bus to his mother's house to seek help. However, she misunderstood his condition due to his dilated pupils and thought he was on drugs. Trying to explain the situation, he found himself unable to complete sentences and decided to rest in his bed to recover from the traumatic experience. He was just a young teenager, grappling with the aftermath of a life-altering event. Angus Cloud had several projects in the pipeline before his untimely passing. One of Cloud's final roles would be as a lead in the independent film titled Your Lucky Day. He also had a role in the movie North Hollywood, where he shared the screen with Miranda Cosgrove, Nico Haraga, and Vince Vaughn. Despite his premature departure, these projects will stand as a testament to Angus Cloud's talent and contributions to the film industry, allowing audiences to remember and appreciate his work for years to come.